think I need new wipers again. If you can hear that squeaking, I have a blower motor that is starting to squeak. It did fine when it was warm, but obviously when it got cold outside, which it's been for the past week, I noticed it a couple days ago that it started to squeak a little bit. You can probably hear that. It's about a $40 fix. Basically got to climb up under the dash and pull the old one out and put the new one in, and I'm good. Probably going to do that before it gets too cold. I don't really want the fan to seize up on me. That actually happened in my Yukon that I had. The motor was squeaking just a little bit, kind of like what it is now with this, and then just suddenly it stopped. And I remember it was almost 0 degrees out, and I was going to work, and the motor didn't work at all, and I was absolutely screwed. I remember my parents were gone for something, I can't remember what it was, and I had no heater. Obviously the whole truck was fogged, and there was snow all over and ice and so on, and I was basically screwed. There wasn't anything I could do, and I had to call in sick. So when it starts doing that, it's probably a good idea to consider getting it replaced, because it would be horrible if you're, on a cold day and don't have a heater, basically. But this is the miserable Michigan fall, rainy, cold weather. It's not at that point where it's unbearable, but it starts to rain, it gets cold, so you got that cold rain. The leaves start to fall onto the road, and it's just that time of year. It happens every year. There's only one year that I can remember where it actually went from warm to cold and stayed cold without raining, but usually it starts raining middle to end of September through October. We'll get rain, and then eventually it'll just stop raining altogether, and we'll wait for the snow. It happens every year. You can definitely hear it, especially when I turn, or when I'm turning this way. When I'm turning, can't hear it now, but definitely gonna have to get that replaced.